All right, welcome back and thank you so much indeed for staying with Morning Live. Let's continue with our rolling coverage of the developments in Zimbabwe as the South African border to that country at Beit Bridge in Limpopo is where our journalist is this morning. Let's find out how the situation is at this current point, and we're joined by Mike Maringa. Mike, good morning to you. Talk to us about the situation currently. Earlier this week it was reported that it was business as usual. How are things this morning?
Good morning to you, Palesa, and to your viewers at home. It's indeed correct that the situation here in the Beit Bridge border post, things are happening, and as we speak now, we've got a lot of people who are coming from the Zimbabwean side, who are coming mostly to Musina to do business. But let me also indicate that, Palesa, that we are having a problem now as I speak to you, because police officers are here trying to chase us, telling us that we don't have a permission to be facing the border gate. But we will try and continue. But one thing that I must also indicate to you is that we are having a problem. Police officers have just closed our view. We'll have to cut it short. They are saying we are not allowed to be filming at the border gate. We don't know as to when did that started, because yesterday we had the permission to talk to be talking to our members. Balesa, I think I'll take it back to you while we try to sort out the challenges that we're facing here.
All right, but I think you can continue. Let's just look at that particular point, the Joint Operation Committee that is there. What are they tasked to do, Mike? We see you are at a very awkward position where you are right now, but what exactly are they tasked to do?
Look, the Joint Operation Committee has been working since the situation in Zimbabwe started. What they do every morning, it's a committee that consists of SANDF members. You've got emergency personnel, we've got soldiers. What they do every morning is to sit down and assess the situation, which will be determined by what is happening at the other side in Zimbabwe. And they take a decision from there if ever there's any sort of intervention that they need. And also, they will also talk about the fence itself. Yesterday we were here. We were checking at the border fence. The fence is literally down on the ground, and people will literally walk if the situation in Zimbabwe turns ugly. So that's what the committee does every morning, Palesa.
Yeah, but what's the general feel on the people on the ground, Mike? What are the people saying? How are they feeling about the situation unfolding in Zimbabwe?
Look, when we spoke to them yesterday, they indicated that it is very heartening that what they have experienced in Zimbabwe has forced them to flee their country and come back to South Africa. We had a problem again. Our camera has just been closed. A police officer just threw his cap on the lens of the camera with. It's a very volatile and hostile situation. But we will give you information if and when it happens. But that is the kind of treatment that we're getting here from our very own police officers, Palesa.
Well, it's not nice at all, Mike, and apologies on that one. But in terms of traffic, do you see a large number of people going in or going out of Botswana?
Look, the traffic it is coming. We've got very few vehicles that are coming from the Zimbabwean side, but if you look at the traffic that is going to Musina, it is only trucks. So tourism must be very affected at the other side, because in a normal day you'll see cars that are pulling trailers to Zimbabwe to go to places like Harare, Victoria Falls. But because of the instability that has been reported at the other side, currently such is not happening. So we will see. It will depend on the outcome of the negotiations that we have been reporting about. That will determine if whether there will be traffic flowing from Zimbabwe to South Africa and South Africa to Zimbabwe.
Yeah, but now let's just go back to the point. The police blocking your way and blocking the lens of the cameras. Why are they doing it? Did you perhaps get any information on that, Mike? What's the reason behind that?
Look, Palesa, yesterday we had a situation whereby they said we cannot face our cameras at the port entry. We went inside, we spoke to one captain who indicated to us that we do have permission as long as we are not standing at the border gate. We were given permission to film and show the border gate. I am not sure as to what the problem is, unless if people who are here were not informed of the permission that were granted.
All right, Mike, let's leave it at that for now. Thank you so much indeed for coming through, and thank you so much. Well done to you for, showing us everything that's currently happening there. Our reporter live from the Beit Bridge in Limpopo, Mike Maringa, talking to us about the current situation at the border post, basically saying that there isn't really that much happening, which has been the case throughout the week. It has always been business as usual, but now, of course, seeing the situation is a little bit volatile with our journalists not being allowed to film facing towards the border post itself. This is, of course, is a developing story, and the SABC News will keep you up to date as to how things unfold. Let's quickly take an ad break.